Bonne nuit à Henrik Salama.
Bonjour. Bonne nuit, bonne nuit.
Can we speak in English?
Yes.
All right. Henrik, you make this mise en scène de un Frankenstein, which is the emblematic view of the difference, of the different in the society, of something which comes from out,
Yeah.
and is not really accepted, but at the very end, in many things, it's better than the reality itself. Why did you choose this? Is something which is particularly important for Switzerland now, you think?
Yes. First of all, the story was written here in Geneva.
Yes,
So,
yes, of
so
course.
Mary Shelley was.
Mary Shelley, yeah.
And when we saw it in the Théâtre Saint-Gervais of writing play about Geneva and about people who come to Geneva, that was the theme at
Yes,
the
yes,
beginning, like for the play of Jérôme Richer.
Yes, yes.
I thought about what's happening with the refugee right now, and what are the new laws which were the new laws about the refugee, which are the hardest law in Europe now, in Switzerland. How to talk about this? I said we make this creature come back to Geneva,
And so
with all the part of people coming
Yes.
from all the members of the creature coming from everywhere in the world.
and so this
And how are they going to be accepted here?
and this protagonist, which is half Frankenstein, half maybe is also a little bit Kafka, maybe some influence, some idea of a golem, of a Middle European tradition, and it seems like a process, a Kafka process at the very end, where there are these two female dressed like in uniform,
Yeah.
very bourgeois, very poor bourgeois, very with this silk, very socks, very old-fashioned. So the society that rules, which is old-fashioned and cannot accept the new coming.
I didn't thought about that, but maybe it's in the maybe
It's
in the
interesting
play.
also. Yes.
I choose to play these roles like this because of I just thought about I was thinking about have some reference cinematographic reference.
Yes. In fact, I thought yes.
Maybe movies made about Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yes.
And I thought the cinematographic movie could just help people to understand where they
yes.
are, because in the play there are many abstract
Yes.
things. So I had to find something that could make people think about something they see
What they
to
remember
have-
about
Yeah. And
Frankenstein.
in the ghost stories,
Yes.
in the
Yes, the
castle,
door.
and in the castle there is always a maid. Or
Yes.
No, not a maid, a gouvernante.
Yes,
I don't know how to say. that
Yes.
in English.
Governante. Yes.
Gouvernante.
Yes.
Which is very strict,
Yes. Like in Heidi.
like
Miss
in Heidi, or like
Rottenmeier.
in Frankenstein Jr. Or,
Yes.
So I thought about this character. It's like if Switzerland, since this law have been voted, it's like if Switzerland would be a ghost castle.
yes. And why at the very end you put these eyes all around the snow, the sheep? What did you want to refer to?
To this votation. On the plate, it's the day the votation were accepted, and I say it's like if it freezes everything. But in the other way, in the Mary Shelley, novel. It finished on the
boat.
On the North Pole.
Yes, yes.
So it's also a reference to the
play, the original play.
Yeah.
And a very poor scenography. Your theater is a very poor theater, but with a lot of symbols, something to search, also to feel with your mind.
Yeah.
You like to give clues, but not the answers.
Yeah.
And so
that's right.
Where did you start your theater experience, and where you think it will go? What is the direction you are giving to your work?
I met someone whose name is Armand, who's original from Italy.
Italy, yes.
So I worked with him. I directed some of his play. He's a friend of mine, and so he had a lot of influence on my work. He taught me a lot, and many things in this play come from this experience.
Something like which goes to Peter Brook, poor theater, or but also Brecht.
On the aesthetic and with the text, this idea of having character which is cut in parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's really something that comes from him.
Oh, I see. And where do you think you will improve your experience? What are your next works now?
Armand play, which is called en français le joint, which is it's about the press, the medias, and it takes in the idea of speaking of the medias, it takes the story of Patricia Hearst,
yes,
and Symbionese Army of Liberation. I don't know if you remember this story. It's these people that took off this woman who was the daughter of Randolph Hearst, which is the character of Citizen Kane from Orson Welles.
Yes.
And they kidnapped her, and then she integrated the Symbionese Liberation Army, and she robbed banks with them. So it was a very
complex mind change.
Yeah, and very mediatic story at the time, and everything was there. So her father was the big boss of all the medias, and all the medias took this story, and so he write about this to talk about the newspaper, the medias.
So good luck, and
thank you.
Have a great future for your
Thank
work.
You.
Bye.
Thank you very
much.
much.